Yo, yo, what it do, everybody? How y'all doing? How you doing? It is time for the weekly forecast. Now, those of you who have followed me for a while may be wondering, what in the hell is he doing the weekly forecast on Saturday night for? But we'll talk about that in a minute. I do think that I am probably going to change the schedule of the weekly forecast, more than likely. But yeah, I figure we'll just go ahead and knock it out now because I'm going to be busy tomorrow. Because we have moved the weekly live readings to Sunday. Okay. So for those of you who need a personal reading, the information is in the description. And again, weekly live readings have been moved to Sunday. Everything still is the same. You can pre-order on my website anytime throughout the week. They're read in the order of which they come in on Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. But I'm still doing 24-hour readings only as of now. And I figure you never really know how the weekly live readings is going to be. You don't know if it's going to be a light day or a really heavy day. And just in case it's a really heavy day where we have to do two parts, there's no way I'm going to have the energy to doing all signs on that day. There's no way. So, yeah, Saturday night, weekly forecast. Oh, yeah, also don't forget, y'all, my new course, Manifesting Financial Abundance. So I've told you about why that course is special. Because in that course, I have the quantum physics behind how manifestation works. So for those of you who got the How to Attract Your Life Partner course, that course will make more sense too. Once you understand the quantum physics behind how manifestation works, it'll make everything, every teaching you have ever heard in regards to manifestation. I don't care what you're trying to manifest. I don't care if it's your dream job, your dream car, money, a career, your life partner. And there's that missing piece that it just seems like something is missing. That's the missing piece. The quantum physics behind how it works. It makes it all make sense. Okay? So, now, remember, that'll be available all March long, April 1st. It's going bye-bye. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got for my Aries family. Hang on a second. Hold up. All right, Aries. Let's see what the messages are for Aries for the week. What messages do we have for Aries? Ooh, 8 of coins. Okay, hang on. 2 more shuffles. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Ooh, somebody got their eye on you. Somebody got their eye on you. So I'm trying to figure out if this is somebody from the past. Kind of thinking it might be with that moon card there. King of Cups reversed. Yeah, somebody definitely got their eye on you. Okay. And I think it's somebody that you already have a past history with. Because the Page of Swords is reversed, indicating that they're stalking you. But the Ace of Swords is in the upright, meaning they already know what they want to say to you. When the Ace of Swords in the upright comes out with the Page of Swords reversed, you know what that feels like to me? They have a copy and paste message written out for you in their notes in their phone. And every now and then they copy it, paste it, right before they go to send it, they delete it, you know? They already know what they want to say to you. And they're contemplating it with the Two of Wands here. They're absolutely contemplating whether or not it would be a good idea to reconnect with you. But for some reason, they're a little bit nervous about letting you know how they feel. A little bit nervous, man. A little bit nervous. Knight of Swords, look. So Two of Wands, we got Knight of Swords up right there, Page of Swords reversed. So they're contemplating it, they're thinking about it. But I don't care what action cards are in a spread. As soon as you throw the Two of Wands in there, that throws a monkey wrench in the whole thing. Because the Two of Wands is about being at a crossroads and not knowing which path to take. So, you know, that halts any action in the spread. Honestly, just looking at you, it looks like you good, you happy. You don't fucking need nobody, especially them. That's how it looks. So, okay. I guess let's get, what should I do? Should I do advice? Fuck it, let's do advice. Let's do the energetic overview and then advice. What's the advice for Aries? What is the advice for Aries? Boom, 10 of Wands reversed. Well, yeah. So what this is saying is, if you want to reconnect with this person, at least this week, if you're wanting it to happen this week, it's going to have to be you that takes action. It just is. However, it's saying that it would probably be a better idea to wait to see if they're going to come forward, because right now, I feel like there is at least one other person in the mix here. At least one. This feels like a classic example of somebody who's been going around trying to find somebody new, probably done hooked up with a couple of different people, got energetic hooks in a few different people, and it could turn into just this big old fucking episode of goddamn Jerry Springer right now. You know? So just be wary. If you do choose to reconnect with this person, just know there's at least one other person, if not multiple other people in the mix who probably don't even know about each other. So just be aware of that going into it so that you can keep the person at an arm's distance. All right. Okie dokie. Well, let's see what we got for Taurus. 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 What are the messages for the Taurus family? Knight of Cups reversed. Oops, there may be somebody that you were waiting to hear from, possibly. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a past situation or potential new person, but it's telling me that whoever you've been waiting on to come forward or make some kind of move, you're pretty much done waiting on this. But with this Lover's card here, I would say that you're probably going to abandon this and turn your back on it. I would say that. And you may, but you definitely ain't letting this go. You can't let this go. I think this person, whoever this is, it's not even giving me a clue as to if it's a past person or who. But whoever it is, I think they take up quite a bit of space in your head, don't they? They take up quite a bit of space in your head. And man, look, 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 3 threes. There's a third party in the mix. Somehow, some way, there's a third party in the mix. We got this Tower card here, but the monkey wrench is the Lover's card. If this Lover's card wasn't here, I would say you're ending this, turning your back on this, giving up on this, throw it in the white towel. But the Lover's card, even if you do all those things, Even if you hop on a plane, fly across the country, and rebuild a whole new life, this person still owns every square foot of space in your head, don't they? Some of you could have potentially questioned whether or not they are your twin flame. I'm not here to say that they are or they're not, but some of you may have thought that at some point. Put it to you like this. If you come to me for a reading and ask me, is this person my twin flame? The only way that I will say yes is if this card comes out in the upright. So just take that and do with it what you will. Let's get some advice for Taurus. What's the advice? Whoops. What's the advice for Taurus? The Fool card. The Tower card reversed. 2 of Wands. Well, I mean, for those of you dealing with a past person, I'm getting that this could potentially be reconciled. It could. But at the same time, this person's not cooperating with this. They're not cooperating with this, with the King of Wands reversed. So I guess how long, for those of you dealing with a past person, how long are you willing to wait to see if this person's going to get on board? Because you know you have another soul contract due, right? You know you have another soul contract due. And this is blocking it from coming in. It is. So this could be reconciled, but right now this person is not cooperating. They're not. So I'll tell you what, I can't tell you what you should or shouldn't do here, but I tell you what I would do if it was me. I would go on a fucking healing journey, dude. I would. Depending on how long it's been. Has this been a while? 3 months, 4 months, 5 months? If it's been a while, if it's been more than a couple of months, if it was me, I would say, all right, fuck it, time for the next contract. Time for what's next. We got Aries season coming up right now, y'all. Okay, this is the real new year. The real new year. Okay. January 1st, I'm not saying that January 1st does not manifest a cycle coming to an end and a new one beginning. But it's only, to be generous, 50% of the old cycle coming to an end. The rest of the cycle doesn't come to an end until the last day of Pisces season and the first day of Aries season. So be deciding between now and Aries season what energy you want to drag into this new cycle. Because things is changing, y'all. I don't care who you are, what your sign is, or where you are on the planet. 2025 is going to be filled with things that are going to change everybody's lives forever. Okay? All right, Gemini. Gemini, what are the messages for Gemini for the week? Whoops. What are the messages for Gemini for the week? Ooh, 5 of Wands reversed. Some of y'all could be clearing the air with somebody. Somebody you fell out with, possibly. Hang on. Boom, boom. Man, Lover's card be coming out for everybody, though, man. Everybody. Everybody. Yeah, I'm thinking that somebody is communicating to clear the air. I'm thinking so. But this is so confusing. God damn, this is confusing. I'm thinking I'm probably picking up on your confusion. I'm thinking so, because we look at all this back. And so basically, I think this is a classic case of your twins not being on the same team right now. See that happen all the time with Gemini. Speaking of Gemini, that's the Gemini card right there. But you got one twin wanting to be with this person, and the other twin wanting to go explore other options, shop around, and see what else is out there. And when you twins are fighting, that's when you struggle. That's when. Yeah, I don't even think you really know what to do here, weighing out the pros and cons. You don't know what you want to do. Very confused. Some of you dealing with a Virgo. Could be a fellow Gemini. I also have Cancer and Taurus. Oh, I got Leo hiding in there too. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. Damn, dog. Well, at least I feel like you're clearing the air with somebody, though. I feel like you're communicating and clearing the air. Let's get the advice. Or at least somebody's going to try to clear the air. Let's put it to you like that. What's the advice? What is the advice? Oh, 6 of Swords. This is saying move on. Let me see. Why is that? Why should Gemini move on from this? Because this is not somebody you can trust. Focus, man, focus on your goals. You got blessings waiting for you on the horizon. Look, get your closure. Get your closure. I'm not saying don't clear the air. I'm not saying that. But definitely do not let this person weasel their way back into your life. Especially somebody that done showed you what their true colors are. They done showed you. You already know you can't trust them. Here's what you do. Because I know how that feels. I've been there. They try to weasel their way back in, talking all nice and sweet and cute. And you close it out. Close it out. Let it be known. There's no animosity, no hard feelings. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then you know how they do. They keep trying to push their way in. You know, keep trying to sweet talk you. You know, just shh. Go ghost. Go ghost. Then if they're persistent enough, they might start turning on you and trying to manipulate you. And then that's all the closure you fucking need right there. That's all the closure you need. Because if you set a boundary and somebody has a problem with that, by default, that tells you what their intentions were. Tells you what their intentions were by default. Try it sometime. Set a boundary. Set a boundary with somebody. And watch how they react to it. That'll tell you who's trying to manipulate you. That'll tell you. A person who is not trying to manipulate you will respect your boundaries and your decisions. A manipulator does not respect boundaries. And most manipulators didn't just wake up yesterday and decide to start manipulating people. That's what you have to understand about it. They're good at it. And they're confident in their ability to manipulate people. They've been doing it their whole lives. We learn how to manipulate when we're little kids. See what I'm saying? We learn how to manipulate when we're a toddler. And especially if somebody grew up in a really unhealthy environment, manipulating may be the only way that they've ever known how to get through life. There's some people that's all they know is emotional manipulation. Don't do it. Don't do it. Thank you, Joanne, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Mm-hmm. Cancer, Cancer. Mm-hmm. What is good with my Cancerians for the week? Oh, the Star card. Some of y'all dealing with an Aquarius, possibly. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. 7 of Pentacles. Well, this, man, I'm going to tell you what. This has reconciliation attempt written all over it, dude. All over it. Ace of Cups. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Tower card reversed. That's a past person coming back. And I'm going to tell you what, man, Mercury motherfucking retrogrades are notorious for bringing people from the past back into your life. Notorious for that. Notorious for it. And there's nothing wrong with that as long as you approach the situation properly. And I'm feeling like you ain't no dum-dum, are you? You ain't no dum-dum. I think there is a third party involved. Okay, so for those of you who got left for somebody else, it probably fell through. I think this is a classic example of either A, the person they thought would be better than you turned out not to be, or B, they thought they were going to go replace you really quickly and it turned out not to happen very successfully. But yeah, look at that. Got somebody coming back around. But like I said, man, you ain't no dum-dum. Especially those of you who have already done this with this person. And I have a feeling there's quite a few of you. I know it's not all of you, but something's telling me that this is probably the majority of you. At minimum, 55, 60% of you. Probably already done this a time or two with this person. So if you haven't already done this with this person, you're just very wise. You already know what time it is. And you ain't no dum-dum. You might just avoid this person altogether. You might just ignore them. Could be a Leo for some of you. I have 2 Leo cards and Aquarius. Again, could be anybody. Those are just energies. Now, let's get the advice. What's the advice for the Cancerian collective? What's the advice? Ooh, 2 of Pentacles reversed. You got too much going on right now. Okay, one or two things. You either A, you have too much going on right now, or B, here very soon, you're going to have way too much going on to bring this person back into your life. Way too much. Look, I do these kind of readings all the time, y'all. I've been doing personal readings since 2019. Since 2019, I have done almost 5,000 personal readings. And I read past people coming back all the time. That makes up a decent chunk of the readings I do. What's my ex's intentions? Why are they coming back? You know what it is most of the time? When I say most of the time, I'm talking about 70, 75% of the time. The universe is bringing this person back to give you the opportunity to close this out. Most of the time. Not all of the time, but most of the time. So, that's kind of what I'm thinking is happening here. Like I said, you have blessings. Everybody got blessings coming in. Y'all don't understand how much 2025 is going to start changing your life. Now, well, technically, this is a long story. Technically, it started a couple of years ago, but now it's when you're really going to start to see the changes. The changes are going to be very, very, very apparent here in 2025. So, you got blessings coming in. You got blessings coming in. It'd be in your best interest to close this out. Get the closure you need to get. Send them on their way with love and light. And I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Gemini. Be careful. Because somebody who doesn't have good intentions, they'll reveal their intentions when you set a boundary. They will. Sometimes that's how am I going to word this? That's the only test that you need to give them. How about that? If you want to test somebody's intentions, a past person, set a boundary. Set a boundary and see how they react to it. Because I'm going to tell you what right now. The more I love you, if I love you, I mean, love you with all of my heart and soul. And you set a boundary with me? All right. I'm gone now. Even if it rips me to pieces, tears my fucking heart out. If I love you that much, I would rather tear my heart out respecting your boundaries than to cross your boundaries to try to control you and manipulate you and get what I want out of you. That's not love. That's control, possessiveness, service to self, emotional codependency. It's toxic. Okay? Think about that. All right. Who was that? Cancer? All right. Leo. What are the messages for Leo? If I get another goddamn past person coming back, I swear to God, man. Hang on. What's today's date? Today's the 8th, right? Okay, so the 14th. Got about another week, and then Mercury retrograde starts officially. And that pre-shadow, to me, I don't know about you, but to me, the pre-shadow is the hardest part. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Do 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 do. Boom. Oh, 3 of Wands. Waiting. Is this, didn't we already talk about this? Yep. Reconciliation energy, but I'm not seeing action. I think somebody is waiting for you to come clear the air and possibly, hopefully reconcile. Waiting, but there's no action being taken. And whoever it is that's waiting, I feel like it's them. Could be you for some of you. But it's getting to the point where the person waiting is about to just completely throw in the white towel. 3 aces reversed. Ain't no action happening here, y'all. Ain't no action happening. But look, we got the 10 of Cups, though. This is like the same general theme for everybody so far. Same general theme for everybody. Look, dude. Blessings. Blessings. If you want to talk about the minor arcana in the tarot, this is as blessed as it gets right here. You can't ask for better cards to come out in the minor arcana. You can't ask for better cards. And they both came out in the same spread. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, though. Come on now. Ooh. And I think some of you know that this person would do nothing but pull you off your path. Some of you already know that. Especially if you've been on and off with them. I know that's a couple of you. I know that's I really get that feeling very strongly when the 3 of Wands comes out. Because when the 3 of Wands comes out, that means this person is not only waiting on you, but in their mind, they're convinced that you're coming back. It's no question in their mind. To them, they know you're coming back. And they're planning accordingly. But I think you're a little bit smarter than that. You can smell the blessings coming. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Leo? What's the advice? Whoa. Hierophant. Ten of Wands reversed. All All right. Well, you are going to be tested one way or the other. Yep, you're absolutely going to be tested. So some of you are going to be tested by a past person coming back around. Others of you are going to be tested by a person making their way into your life that directly mirrors something that you've been through in the past. Like I said, though, keep this person waiting. Keep them waiting. Keep them waiting. But you are going to be tested. Everybody's tested before they level up. Everybody. You got a test waiting for you. So just know that. Just know that whenever you find yourself in any situation, whether it's somebody you've already dealt with or the same fucking demon in a different body, and something triggers a past memory, do not be afraid to think back to the past and do this time what you should have done then. You know? Like especially if it's somebody you've been on and off with. And you're thinking, man, I should have just told them no. Okay, well, you'll get your chance to do that again. You will. You'll get your chance to do it again. All right. Dadgummit. Hang on. It's getting kind of heavy in here. I'm going to open my window and break out the sage, y'all. Hold up. All right. Boom. Sage time. Let's get us a little chunk of it right here. There we go. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Let's get some Palo Santo in there too with it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's clear this air. I always got to do that right around Leo time. You know? I don't know what it is. I don't know if that's just the halfway point or what, but seems like every time I have to take a sage break, it's always right around the Leo Virgo point. All right. Okie dokie. I don't have room on my table for this. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's happening with y'all. What are the messages for the Virgo family? Messages for Virgo. Bum, 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 for Virgo. Ooh, 8 of coins, of course. Of course, some of y'all could be connecting with somebody at the workplace, possibly. But I like it because in this deck, every card, minor and major arcana, has the sign on it. And guess what sign is on the 8 of Pentacles? I'm so sorry that YouTube started flipping this shit around and making it mirror image. I know that's so fucking annoying. But even though it's in mirror image, can you tell? That's the Virgo symbol. Dash you, boo-boo. Dash you, boo-boo. That's another reason why, if you pay attention, now that I've found out that YouTube started flipping it and making it mirror image, I won't wear shirts with writing on it. There's nothing that irritates the fuck out of me more than watching a video that's ass fucking backwards. What is the point of that? What's the point of that? YouTube never did that before. They just started doing it at the end of January. Now, all of a sudden, everybody's fucking shit's all ass backwards like the goddamn Instagram. Are they trying to be like Instagram? Do they think it looks cool or something? It looks stupid. Pisses me off, man. Okay, rant over. All right, let's see. Tower card reversed. Three of Wands. 2 of Wands. So I think somebody's contemplating reconciliation. Dude, man, that's the theme, isn't it? That's the theme. Right smack dab in the middle of Mercury pre-shadow. That doesn't surprise me. But I honestly think this person's too damn scared. I think they too damn scared. Yeah, they way too scared. They're too scared to approach you. So I don't think it's happening. But especially, I'm feeling like a few of you are starting to feel it intuitively. Even if this was something that happened a long time ago. One thing I hear in readings quite frequently is all of me and this person broke up 5 years ago. And all of a sudden I started feeling them really heavy in my energy. What's going on here? It's because they're locked in on you and you feel it. You feel it. Oh yeah. They're locked in on you. They're watching you. They're thinking about talking to you. They're spying on you. And you can feel it. You can feel that shit when somebody's doing that, dude. You can feel it. But I don't think they're coming forward. They're way too damn scared to approach you. Way too damn scared. Could be a Taurus for some of you. I also have Libra. Taurus and Libra. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. All right. Well, let's get the advice. I'm half tempted to fucking... You know what? I'm going to swap a deck out. Hang on. Let me get done with this and I'm going to swap a couple decks out. Yeah, okay. What's the advice for Virgo? What is the advice? Advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo. Oh, Lover's card reversed. Karmic wheel in the upright. You know what that means, right? And the Tower card in the upright. Okay, so you know what I think. Now, okay, this is going to be time sensitive. It depends on how long ago this came to an end. I feel like the majority of you, this is something kind of old. So I'm going to try to cover all of you. For those of you dealing with a situation that's kind of old, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever you consider to be old, shoot them a closure message. Now, the only exception to that would be if you dealt with a person that you have very, very good reason to believe would not be a good idea for you to contact. If you think communicating with this person could potentially put your health or your life at risk, then you are the exception. Stay the fuck away from them. Go on a healing journey some other way. But that's not the majority of you. Shoot them a closure message. Shoot them a closure message. And just let that sink in. For the rest of Pisces season, and even probably the first half of Aries season, let that sink in. But if this was something pretty fresh, you know, within the past month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, feel it out. I think a little bit more time needs to pass. Feel it out. At least let time do its thing for a little bit. Now, time will not heal you. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. However, the use of time can be a very helpful tool. Time can allow for the dust to settle. Time can give you the chance to swim to the surface and get some air so you can think clearly. Over time, you can gather your thoughts, you can gather your emotions, you can start thinking more logically. Okay? I think a little bit more time needs to pass. Don't let too much time pass, though. Because if you let too much time pass to the point where you just totally fucking forget about it, now you got a karmic tie that you just aren't even aware of. So, yeah. Yeah, but this needs to be closed out, though. This is going to be the theme for the night, isn't it? It's going to be the theme for the night. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Libra, I'm going to swap out a couple of decks. I got this one here. And how about This one here, which one is this? This is my Spanish one? Yeah. Let's do my Spanish one. This one and this one. And I'm going to swap them out for... Which ones do I want to put up? How about this one? And... Fuck it. How about this one? All right. Okie dokie, Libra. Now, if I see a death card or a goddamn tower card reverse come out, I swear to God, man. I have noticed that, though. Whenever I do an all signs, most of the time there's a general theme that everybody shares. It's something different every time, but there's usually a general theme that 9 of the 10 signs all share. And it's looking like it's past person coming back time this week. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. Oh, shit. Devil card jumped straight out, and we got a stalker. We got a stalker. Past person, man. Past fucking person, dude. All right. Well, the good news is I don't think there's anything you have to worry about yet. I don't think so. Because we have the Page of Swords reversed. Now, I think this person, honestly, is obsessively stalking you. Oh, yeah, we also got the 2 of Swords. So I don't think this person's taking any action. So you ain't got to worry about that. But they are very obsessively stalking you. Mm-hmm. That's all this is saying. So if you feel it, if you feel this person in your energy real strong, it's because they are in your energy. They absolutely are. They absolutely are, but they're too scared. So you ain't got to worry about nothing. And they may be doing a really good job making it look like they don't give 2 shits. They may be doing a real good job making it look like that. But trust me, it's bullshit. Oh, they give many, many shits. Many, many shits. Okay, well, let's get some advice. God damn it, man. Let's get some... I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep swapping decks out. What's the advice for Libra? Advice. Page of Pentacles. Hang on a second. All right. Okay. Keep this person, if you absolutely must communicate with this person. And see, I told you, Tower fucking card reversed. Keep them at an extremely safe, considerable arm's distance. I wouldn't even do it though, real talk. I wouldn't. I would not. Because you know they just gonna try to play mind games and weasel their way back in there. Stand tall, stand strong, set them boundaries. It's the same thing for fucking everybody tonight, dude. But some of you, now, this may only be 1 or 2 of you, but some of you are going to go ahead and let this person come back into your life. And you know what? That's cool. I'm going to tell you right now, it'll be very short-lived. Very short-lived. But you know what? That's good. Because you have to learn the lesson for yourself. You have to learn. At the end of the day, you are better off repeating a toxic cycle than just blindly taking advice that you don't understand. You're way better off. The funny thing about it is that at the end of the day, the paradoxical twist to it is that the person who repeated the toxic cycle 20 times is going to eventually end up with more wisdom than the person that just blindly took the advice. Or the person who just learned the lesson the first time. You're going to have more wisdom than that person. So if you absolutely have to bring this person back into your life, you know what? Good. You'll learn. You will learn. Where do you think wisdom comes from, y'all? Where do you think the wisest people on this planet get their wisdom? All of your favorite spiritual teachers and gurus and healers and whatnot. Where do you think they get their wisdom? I know they like to pretend that God stuck his ass off the edge of a cloud and fucking shit them down from heaven, and they came and plopped down out of God's ass and said, I'm a healer. They're lying to you. That's not where fucking healers come from. No. Healers, spiritual teachers and whatnot, gain their wisdom from repeating toxic cycles and going through the biggest challenges and obstacles. That's where they get their wisdom from. That's where it comes from, dude. All right. Scorpio. I just swapped out another deck. Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's do something other than a past person, man. Come on. Give me something different. Closure. But I will say this. I do think you're getting closure from a past person. But unlike anybody else, it feels to me like this is going to go really, really, really smooth. Honestly. I think this is going to go very smooth. Very, very smooth. Kind of feels like, honestly, it may seem kind of random, but whoever this person is, they wasn't nothing random about it at all. They've been waiting for the right opportunity and slowly inching their way towards you for a while now. And then once they feel that the time is right, bam, they break the silence. Y'all get closure. And you're happy. At least that looks good. So far of all the signs dealing with a past person, yours looks the smoothest. Could be a Leo for some of you. Also have Pisces, Libra. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. Okay. Well, let's get some advice for Scorpio. What's the advice? Do I have another deck within arm's reach? What's the advice? Knight of Swords reverse. Boom. Six of Wands. Three Pentacles. Okay. Hang on. Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Wow, this is extensive. This is extensive. Okay. This doesn't come through very often. You could potentially reconcile with this person. Potentially. However, if you did, it would require a completely different dynamic between the two of you. Completely different. Completely different. Completely different. However, if you don't choose to do that, there's nothing wrong with that. So if you're wondering, if you're questioning, man, should I reconcile with this person? You know, if you start second guessing yourself, that's not in the soul contract. I don't think so. I think you all did complete your contract together. You did. But it is telling me that the two of you still, if the two of you came together and got on the same page at the same time, working towards the same goal, you could. So if you're considering that, I would take it very slow, very, very slow, to see whether or not there's an energetic change between the two of you. So, but, you know, I don't think that's the majority of you. I'm just really getting this strong feeling of reconciliation happening and then your thoughts getting the best of you. You know, like there's that one negative thought that's like, well, damn, what if we could have worked this out? Or what if we could have done this? Or what if we could have done that? You could, but I would approach that situation with serious caution. Serious. Telling you what, I've said this, my face is blue from saying this. 2025 is a new timeline. A new timeline. The vibrations of the planet are higher than they have ever been in recorded human history. We are releasing karmic baggage. Okay? Releasing it. You will not make the shift into the new world until you've released enough karmic baggage to ascend to that vibration. This is not woo-woo. This is very real. Very, very real. Okay? Hang on, Sagittarius. I want to grab some new decks for you. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot about this deck. This is a deck that I got for Halloween, and I completely forgot about it this last Halloween. Sleepy Hollow Tarot. Forgot I even had this. It was still packed up in some of our boxes that we hadn't unpacked from leaving California and coming back to Vegas. And I was going through a box. I was like, oh man, I forgot I had that. Because I bought this to be a partner deck to my Halloween tarot. And I used it last year, but I forgot all about it. Well, the year before last. Anyway, okay. Sleepy Hollow and this fucking regular Rider-Waite. All right, Sagittarius. What are the messages for the Sagittarius collective? Messages for Sagittarius. Oh, some of you dealt with a Pisces, possibly. Oh, the Death card. Wow, that looks a lot like a Knight of Swords. Doesn't it? It's not, though. It's the Death card. Some of you dealt with a Scorpio, possibly. Oh, you got something new coming in. Woo! Woo! Oh, my God. Okay, well, look. Okay, so you got something new coming in. But you still have a past person watching the whole thing. I swear to God, the fucking stalker card comes out for everybody, dude. You do have a past person watching. But I'm thinking that this person's a day late and a dollar short. I'm not seeing a past person coming back. I'm not really seeing closure happening. I'm thinking that you are closing the past out all by yourself. All by yourself. Yep, got that karmic wheel right there. Karmic wheel, Death card. You're doing what you got to do in here. You're doing what you got to do in here. I think this person, whoever this is, has had plenty of time to come forward and they haven't done it. They just simply haven't done it. So I might keep this deck on my table. I might do that. Tower card. Yeah, no. You got new stuff coming in, and the past is closing itself out. Okay. I'm going to keep this deck on my table. I like it. Been over a year since I've used it. I only used it one time, and that was for the Halloween season 2023. This is the first time I pulled it out since then. I'm keeping you on my table. Let's get the advice for Sagittarius. What is the advice? Best advice for Sagittarius. Okay, well, hang on. Okay, so just know that this does have to be closed out. It does. Just because you jump into a new relationship and you're so excited and happy and distracted and you're not thinking about the past, that don't mean you closed it out. Oh, no, it don't. Oh, no, it don't. Don't let a new relationship distract you from healing that needs to be done from the past. And definitely do not intentionally jump into a relationship for the sole purpose of distracting you from healing that needs to be done from the past. Okay? So just know that. Just know that. If you want to set it aside now, that's cool. Just know, though, that you're going to have to unearth that memory later on down the line and finish closing it out. You're going to have to. And I think you have a pretty decent window of opportunity to do that. But just keep it in mind. Don't fucking forget about it. Because if you forget about it, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Oh, you'll totally forget about it. Poof. Oh, I'm over it. I'm good. Then guess what? That energy is going to bubble back up to the surface and bite you in the ass later on down the line. People come to me for readings all the time. I thought I was healed. Everybody thinks they're healed. Just because it don't hurt don't mean you're healed. Time does not heal wounds. If time healed wounds, there would be no such thing as what? Childhood trauma. Hey, that traumatic thing that the kid went through when they were 5 years old, it doesn't hurt when you're 25 if you repressed it. But wait till something happens that triggers that subconscious memory. Then that energy bubbles up to the surface, don't it? Time doesn't heal wounds, so just keep that in mind. You're in the clear, and you got a good window of opportunity. Okay, so, hey, hit the ground running, do what you got to do, but just know you're going to have to dig that up later. You're going to have to. All right, I'm going to keep running over here, swapping decks out. Let's put Tarot Illuminati up. I have such a weird relationship with this deck. I'll get it, I'll use it, and then for some reason I just always end up getting tired of it pretty quickly. And then I'll put it up and not touch it again for months and months and months. Be like, man, let me get a Tarot Illuminati. I'll bring it back out, and then I get tired of it again really quick. It's a strange deck, man. It's a really, really, really weird deck with a strange energy and a weird attitude. Let's see what I can swap it out for. Ooh, here's one. Ooh, here's a couple of good ones, man. This is one I have not used since California, I don't think. And this one here is one of my baddies right here. Ooh, I ain't never getting rid of this beautiful baby. Look at this rider weight. It's all gold and blingy and got gold trim all over it. All right, Capricorn. I might leave this on my table too. Capricorn, what are the messages for the Capricorn collective? 7 of Pentacles. 2 more shuffles. Pow. Ooh, 7 of Cups. God damn it. I was about to say, you're the first one that ain't got no past energy coming up. But then we got Death card, 8 of Cups, both reversed. Telling you that's the theme, man. However, I don't think that's the end all be all. I don't think so. I actually honestly feel like you have several different opportunities available to you. Maybe some of them you're not interested in, maybe some of them you're not aware of, but there is one very specific opportunity that you don't, I don't know, I'm just really feeling like there's somebody trying to come into your life that you don't really know if you're interested in. Somebody trying to make their way into your life and you're just kind of hesitant, reluctant, a little bit standoffish. Don't really know if you're feeling it. But yeah, there is some past energy weighing very heavily on you. Very heavily. Let me see what's up with that past energy. What's going on there? Are they coming back? Ooh, 7 of Swords. There's a past person planning on coming back. Planning on it. Karmic fucking will, dude. Everybody. Past person planning on coming back, but I don't think they are right now. I don't think so. If you dealt with somebody that dabbles in metaphysics and esoterics, I guarantee you they tried to throw black magic at you. I know that's not all of you, but every time I say it, it's some of you. All right, well, let's get the advice for Capricorn. What's the advice? Advice. 3 of Swords reversed. I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't get involved in any third-party situation. You'd think that'd be common sense, but you'd be surprised how many people get involved knowingly in third-party situations. Death card, man. Look. Okay. And the Devil card. So whoever's trying to make their way into your life, if you got to sit and deliberate whether or not you're even interested, don't do it. Don't do it. If you got to sit and try to talk yourself into it, don't fucking do that. Don't do that. Watch out for people who want to use you. Okay? Like sex-based connections, use you for your money. Watch out for that. Watch out for that. I think you're in the clear, right? I don't think you necessarily need to reconnect with a past person to close things out. I don't think so. Not really, but just know that you do have a past person that's planning to make a return. But I don't think they're in the planning phase where they're about to execute. They're thinking about it. They're contemplating it. They're weighing out the pros and cons. Karmic fucking wheel, dude. God damn it. See, this is why I keep going and grabbing other decks. Part of the reason is because I want to see if another message will come out. The other part is to show you. When a message wants to come through, that's the message that wants to come through. It don't matter what fucking deck I grab. So, yeah. I don't think you necessarily need to reconnect with this person to close this out. I don't think so. I honestly think that you've been given all the closure that you need. All you got to do is reflect on it. Look at the person for who they really are. But if you do end up reconnecting with them, just know, karmic wheel upright, it needs to be closed out. It needs to be closed out. All right. Aquarius, I'm going to grab a couple more decks for you too. Boop-boop-be-doo. Boop-be-doo. Boop-be-doo. Boop-be-doo-doo. Boo-boo. Aquarius. Whoops. What are the messages for the Aquarius family? Page of Wands reversed. Page of Cups. This looks like new love coming in. And the karmic fucking wheel. But the good news is, I don't think that you have a past person coming back to close out a karmic cycle. That's the good news. That's the good news. What I'm thinking is you already closed out a karmic cycle. You've already closed it out. Karmic wheel in the upright. Yeah, you closed it out. You good. You clear. But right now, you're going through that little phase where you're in between vibrations. You're in between frequencies. It's like when you're tuning from one frequency to the next in the radio, and it's staticky. In between 93.1, which is where you attracted this last person, and 107.7, you got a few different frequencies to pass through. Well, guess what happens? When you go from one frequency to the next, people are going to come. As you pass through that frequency and go to the next, they will go and other people will come. As you pass through that frequency and into the next, those people will go and new people will come. And people will come and go and come and go and come and go and come and go. And that's kind of what I'm feeling like you're in the middle of right now. You're kind of in the middle of that. So potential new love interest coming in, but nothing that I think is serious right now. So hopefully you don't try to attach yourself to them because, yeah, that's what happens right there. So, okay, that's good. Let's get some advice. Advice for Aquarius. What's the advice for Aquarius? Page of Wands reversed. Don't be fucking with nobody that's immature, dude. Okay, look, don't be afraid to walk away from some immature bullshit. Don't attach yourself to anyone right now. Okay? See, this is another thing that we see a lot of with immaturity. Okay? It's really easy to want to give an immature person a chance when you can see that they have good intentions. Okay? Remember, intentions don't always equal actions. Okay? Just because somebody means well doesn't mean that they do well. So if you observe that somebody is too immature, they can't carry on an intellectual conversation with you, they just don't have the capacity to open their mind to concepts beyond their comprehension. They're not even willing to open their mind to some concepts that are just too much for them. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know they may mean well. Maybe the sweetest person in the world that wants to treat you right and settle down. Don't do it. Don't do it. You will go fucking insane. You'll go insane. I'm telling you. Wait till that honeymoon phase wears off. Wait till it wears off. Oh, this person gonna get on your fucking nerves so bad. You're gonna be so sick of being with somebody that you can't even talk to. You'll get so tired of having to dumb down all of your conversations. And tension will build and build and build and build and build and build and build. So don't attach yourself to anybody right now. Allow people to come and go as they please. Personally, if I was you, which I have been, I've been on that path before, I wouldn't let anybody come in at all. That's just the way I do it. I'm not saying do it my way. But I'm the type that when I'm between frequencies on a path by myself, nobody's coming in. Nope. Nobody's coming in. I'm in a transitionary period right now. So nobody's coming in. But if somebody makes their way into your life, don't attach yourself to them. Don't be afraid to walk away. Okay? All right, Pisces. Let me do one more deck swap. One more, y'all. One more. What do I got? What do I got here? This one and this one. Okay. Boom. All right. I done made a big old fucking mess. I'm gonna have to clean up this shit when I get off of here. There's that. I might keep that one on my table. All right. All right, Pisces. Pisces. What are the messages for the Pisces family? Messages for Pisces. Boom, 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 boom. Mm-hmm. 1, 2. Last shuffle, last one. Pow. 2 of Wands reversed. All right. Okay. So, is there past energy? Yes, there is. But the good news is I don't think you're going to have to worry about dealing with this. I think this person's been contemplating whether or not it would be a good idea to approach you. They've been weighing out the pros and cons, contemplating it, thinking about it. But I'm thinking if they're making the decision to turn their back on this because they're too scared. They're too scared. They know what they want to say. They know exactly what they want to say, but they're too damn scared. They're too scared. They're afraid that it'll turn into a bunch of fucking drama. Yeah, they haven't seen what they would consider to be an open door of opportunity. So I think they're just deciding to turn their back on this and just drop it. Yeah. Could be a Virgo for some of you, but they're kind of just going to isolate themselves. They're no longer waiting on the right opportunity. They're just giving up on this. Isn't that crazy, man? I'm telling you, every all signs, there's a general theme. No matter what deck I grab, the theme comes out. No matter what deck I grab. What's the advice for Pisces? Advices for Pisces. What's the advice for Pisces? Ooh, Devil card. Don't put yourself around anybody that you know to be toxic. If you know it's a toxic person, stay away. Stay away. Karmic fucking wheel. See how it works, y'all? You see? You see? It's time for the next person to come in. Okay? I think you already completed a karmic contract here. I think so. I think so. I don't think you have any unfinished business from the past. Okay? So I wouldn't, especially if this person's already shown you that they're toxic. You already closed it out. Now focus on nothing but releasing it. Okay? It's time for the next contract to come in. I can't promise you that that's happening anytime soon, Okay, this is all the way down here at the end of the timeline. But yeah, I would take the rest of this Pisces season to relax. That's the theme for fucking March. Lay low and relax. Okay, get ready for Aries season. And also, y'all, don't forget to go to bed an hour early tonight. Nobody's talking about it. I have not seen anybody mention the fact that the time's going to skip forward overnight. So keep that in mind, y'all. All right. I feel like those were the messages that all my signs of the zodiac needed to hear for the week. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is in the description. Tomorrow, Sunday, the 9th, we're doing another round of our weekly live $25 readings. It's going to be on Sunday from now on. You can pre-order anytime. Once 11 a.m. Pacific time starts, I start reading them in the order of which they come in. Okay? So, all that information is in the description. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.